Hello students, today we are going to deal with the note making. What is note making? How it is made? If these questions horrify you, then this video is for you only. But very first, if you haven't subscribed to my channel till now, please subscribe it so that you can get the notification in right time for my new videos. So what is note making? This is an advanced writing skill by which we can take notes during lectures and speeches or prepare long answers, educational materials for exams. So note making is an advanced skill by which we can take short notes during long lectures. So the next heading is guidelines for preparing notes. Very first, read the passage carefully. And the second point is decide a heading or title based on the central idea and write it in the middle of the page. And the third job you will do, frame subheadings based on the ideas which have been associated with the central idea. And fourth task you will complete here is frame points and subpoints related to subheadings. And logical sequencing of the subheading and points is essential. The next job is don't write full sentences. Use abbreviations whenever necessary. And your last job is provide key to abbreviations at the end of the notes. Okay. Now, what is the mechanism of note making? How it is made? Very first, use of abbreviations. You should use abbreviations, and four parts of use of abbreviations are detailed here. First, capitalized words like UNO, CBSE, NCERT, etc. Second, arithmetic symbols like greater than or lesser than or minus or kg or percentage, etc. And third, these are commonly used abbreviations like SC or government or English, etc. So SC is written government, GOVT. For English it is written ENG, etc. And invented abbreviations are like EDU, POL for pollution, EDU for education, MFG for manufacturing. For example, it is used X, etc. And second part of mechanism is proper indentation. So how it is made? Here it is the full structure. Heading of title is written at the top of your notes, and you will design subheadings. So first subheading you will write here, and how many points are there in that subheading is written here. 1.1 it is a point, 1.2 it is also a point, and 1.3 it is also a point in this subheading. But in 1.3 point there are two subpoints. So sequencing is done here. 1.3.1 subpoint, 1.3.2 subpoint, and second subheading 2.1 point, 2.2 is again point here. And now at last, key to abbreviations. How many abbreviation you have used? So I have given some example. UNO, I have used UNO, United Nations Organization, and here a symbol is used, arithmetic symbol, which means greater than. ENG is used, ENG means English here, and EDU means education here. So I think it is not clear till now, but next I will give you an example, and then I will detail you the same thing in that example also. Thank you. Dear students, as we have discussed about note making earlier, now we take a passage for note making. For example, so you can understand better from here. So read this passage carefully. Research has shown that the human mind can process words at the rate of about 500 per minute, whereas a speaker speaks at the rate of about 150 words a minute. The difference between the two at 350 is quite large. So, a speaker must make every effort to retain the attention of the audience, and the listener should also be careful not to let his mind wander. Good communication calls for good listening skills. A good speaker must necessarily be a good listener. Listening starts with hearing but goes beyond. Hearing, in other words, is necessary but is not a sufficient condition for listening. Listening involves hearing with attention. Listening is a process that calls for concentration. While listening, one should also be observant. In other words, listening has to do with the ears as well as with the eyes and mind. Listening is to be understood as the total process that involves hearing with attention, being observant, and making interpretations. Good communication is essentially an interceptive process. It calls for participation and involvement. It is quite often a dialogue rather than a monologue. It is necessary to be interested and also show or make it abundantly clear that one is interested in knowing what the other person has to say. Now read the passage carefully, continue reading. Good listening is an art that can be cultivated. It relates to skills that can be developed. A good listener knows the art of getting much more than what the speaker is trying to convey. He knows how to prompt, persuade, and not to cut off or interrupt what the other person has to say. At times, the speaker may or may not be coherent, articulate, and well organized in his thoughts and expressions. He may have it in his mind and yet he may fail to marshal the right words while communicating his thoughts. Nevertheless, a good listener puts him at ease, helps him articulate, and facilitates him to get across the message that he wants to convey. For listening to be effective, it is also necessary that barriers to listening are removed. Such barriers can be both physical and psychological. Physical barriers generally relate to hindrances to proper hearing, whereas psychological barriers are more fundamental and relate to the interpretation and evaluation of the speaker and the message. Now, the question is this, that on the basis of your reading of the above passage, make notes on it using headings and subheadings. Use recognizable abbreviations wherever necessary. Minimum 4 abbreviations you have to use here. Use a format you consider suitable and apply an appropriate title to it. So our first job is to read the passage carefully. So we have read just now the passage. Now our second job is to frame a heading or title for the same, for this passage. So we have designed a title here, The Art of Good Listening. So this is the title for this passage. Now we have to design the subheadings as we have discussed in our earlier lecture. So first subheading we have designed is human mind processes words much faster than speaker can speak. This is the first subheading. And in this subheading, some points we have to add what we have read in this passage. So the points we have designed, 1.1 is mind 500 words per minute. And the second point is sequenced as 1.2, speak 150 words per minute. And the third point is 1.3, speaker must retain audience attentive. And the point 1.4, that is fourth point, is listener not allow mind to wander. And second subheading, now we have taken a second subheading, difference between hearing and listening. See carefully, here abbreviations have been used. DFRNC for difference, BTWN for between, HRNG for hearing, and LSTNG for listening. So it is necessary in note making. So we have designed some abbreviations here. These are the invented abbreviations. Now in second subheading we have designed some points. So point number 2.1 is hearing involves only ears, and 2.2 point is listening involves ears, eyes and mind. And the third subheading, good listening skill can be developed. Now points are here, 3 points are here. 3.1 is prompt, persuade speaker but not interrupt. And point number 3.2 is sometimes speaker not articulate. And point number 3.3 is good listener helps facilitates him. And now subheading number 4, that is barriers to listening. And points are here. Point number 1, that is sequenced as 4.1, physical hindrances to hearing. And point number 2, that is sequenced as 4.2, psychological relate to interpretation evaluation. So one thing is noticeable here, that you should not use full sentences in points. You have to use the phrases only, not complete sentences. Now at last I told you that key to abbreviation you should give here. You must give here key to abbreviation. So what abbreviations you have used in this note making? So first abbreviation is SPKR, it means speaker. WPM, it means words per minute. ATTN, it means attention. LSTNR, it means listener. DFRNC, it means difference. HRNG, it means hearing. LSTNG, it means listening. GD means good. BTWN, it means between. So all the abbreviations are invented abbreviations you have used here. So this is the way by which you can make notes of any given passage. I think it is quite clear now. So thank you very much.